Secret here, baby.
Yeehaw! What's up, everyone? I'm back from Austin, Texas, or as I like to call it, downtown Texas. Hey, everybody. I'm back. If you were wondering where I was, which I'm sure you all were, I was in Texas. The great Big Boot, the Lone Star. First up, real quick, I work at a studio called Dream On Studios. It is a studio that just opened up. Yeah, it's wonderful. I actually really like my job. I'm very lucky. So anyway, this is my first big trip for the studio. We went out to Texas to shoot something that was super interesting. Oh, where do we begin? Let's go back to a younger Hehe Spinay, a little baby Hehe Spinay. No, just a little bit further back than that. Just a little more. There he is. Little boy. I was diagnosed with anxiety, like everybody on this planet, when I was like 20, 21. Unfortunately, too little, too late, because when I was little, I had no idea what was happening. I was scared of everything, and I suffered from motion sickness and just crazy amounts of just fear and dread and anxiousness and whatever. Who cares? My first time flying on an airplane, I think it was on a trip out to San Diego. We got on the plane and I straight up threw up. Definitely threw up. When we didn't fly, we drove. And when we drove, I also threw up. So there was never a question. I was gonna be sick, bro. Fast forward to today. Big boy Spinay. 6'2", 3 on a good day Spinay. I'd be lying if I didn't say that I was still nervous about getting sick because it has been a long time. I'm gonna sneeze. Holy shit. So we're at the airport. It is like 5:30. I get McDonald's because for some reason I feel like overconfidence is the key. Like, dude, whatever, dude. I'm gonna eat McDonald's right before and we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be totally fine. So I get McDonald's and I eat it. I got if you care, hang on, timestamp if you don't want to hear what I got at McDonald's right here. Right here. I got a single cheeseburger and 6 chicken nuggets, I think, with barbecue sauce. So I ate that, and I was sitting at the gate, and they call us to get on the plane, and I'm instantly afraid. So I stand up, and I put my headphones in. Hang on, they're right here. Just a visual guide. I put my headphones in, and I'm walking, and I just feel this tightness. My vision is just kind of like, I feel trapped. I'm like, dude, once I get on this plane, I can't leave the plane. I don't know if you guys know how airplanes work. So I'm getting on this plane, I'm in line, and I'm holding my ticket, and I put on Greta Van Fleet. So I'm listening to the song, and his voice is just going everywhere. And as this, somebody who's written stories for a long time, I'm like this is what I did when I was younger to kind of block out all of the sickness. I would just listen to music and imagine like stories and make characters and write stuff in my head. So I was trying to do that, and I was actually feeling it pretty quickly. I was feeling the fear like melt out of me. And then this old lady in front of me, she's standing, she's facing the other way, and she goes, "Hey." And I'm like, I just hear Greta. That's all I hear. So I'm listening to Greta, and I see this woman. She's like, I give her the old right ear. I take it out, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And she's like, "If you're still behind me when we're on the plane and I have to sit down, can you put my bag in the carry-on place, whatever it's called? I don't know what it's called." And I'm like, dude, I'd love to. So we get on, just walking, stop for some reason. We have to stop because people are doing their thing. So we're very slowly going in. I get to my seat. I put my carry-on up. I see her. She has to keep going, and I have to sit. It's in my head. It's there. Greta's playing. The music is coming up, and I am like, we're doing this. We're in it. So I slip past the people. I go to her, and I stand up to her, and I'm tall, right? And I'm just like, and she looks back at me, just shock, fear for a second, and then joy. So I help her with that. I go through the people again to get back to my chair because I'm probably just the plane's biggest asshole at this point. So I get back to my seat. I sit down. I keep my headphones in. We start to move. I have an aisle seat, which is good because I can get to the bathroom. But the person next to me at the window seat will not roll up the window. And I want to see outside because I feel like it will help. So the plane's moving. I can't see anything. I just feel the plane like shaking. And I'm like, oh, dang. And then we start to speed up. And I'm like, oh, here it is. And we hit like a bump or something. And we're flying. In my head, we're flying. And I was like, that was it? When I was little, this was so scary. And that was it? And then the guy next to me lifts up the thing. I'm like, oh yeah, we're going to look at the clouds together, me and this guy. So I look over and we're just sitting still on the runway. And I'm like, oh, damn. I have to chill for like 30 minutes. I did not know it was this long. We chill, we sit there for like 30 minutes. I feel these like waves of fear. And I'm like, calm down. I'm realizing now at this point, I'm learning that my problems as a child were probably not motion sickness. I've had taken 2 Dramamine at this point. I feel still really sick and we're not moving. So I'm starting to realize that my problems as a child were not motion sickness. And if they were, it was like 5%, 10% motion sickness, 90% anxiety, which sucks. I wish it wasn't like that, but here we are. So now we take off. We are scooting along. The thrusters engaged, and I'm just like, here we go. And we start to go, and I mean like we're going, dude. We are flying. We are going so fast. And I'm like kind of laughing a little bit in my head. I'm not like not going crazy. It was almost so over the top that I forgot to be anxious, which sounds crazy, but it was just like funny to me. I was listening to music and we were taking off, and I was like, this is cool. It was fine. So the plane lands, I get off, I'm feeling a little raw at this moment because I did feel sick. There were moments the pressure would change, we would elevate, we would de-escalate. Those kinds of movements were a lot for me, but I never got sick. I never threw up. So I made it and I felt like I could do anything. Tune in next time to learn more about the streets of Austin, Texas, and how I survived almost getting attacked. Hey guys, really fast before the outro plays because it's about to play, and you guys would not leave before the outro plays, would you? I hope you enjoyed. Please give me subscribe just real quick, just a real quick click, because I like to tell stories, and this is a new thing that I'm kind of trying out. I might tell some more in the future when more things happen to me, when I decide to actually leave my room. I know I'm talking so fast right now, but it's because I'm high on life. So thank you so much for watching, and play the outro. Thank you.